we're kind of a horror-y podcast, but we're just a movie show, right? We're just about movies.
Yeah, well,
And
villains,
you guys know
villains.
We are villains, and the movies I just watched had some great fucking villains. I just watched Con Air and The Rock back to back this weekend. And holy shit, Bruckheimer fucking owned the 90s. These are the best movies. Are they the best films? No. But are they the best movies? They are the best movies.
They are
Nicolas
fantastic.
Cage, fucking
Prime
90s.
Nicolas Cage.
Prime Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
I don't know which one. I guess I watched Con Air first. Me and my girlfriend somehow, I don't know. We watched like the whole Fast and the Furious franchise, and then we ended up in this action movie thing, and she'd never seen Con Air. So we watched Con Air. Who in the room has seen Con Air and who hasn't?
Yeah. Are people in the room right now?
I mean you.
Me? I'm like, anybody in the room?
Who's got that shit on VHS?
I've seen parts of Con Air just hanging out with people that like bad movies. And The Rock, I don't even think I've seen The Rock. Even Armageddon, I don't even think I've seen the whole damn Armageddon.
Don't bring Armageddon into this. Nicolas Cage has nothing to do with Armageddon.
Killed him.
I will say, Alex, as awesome as Con Air and The Rock are, you are forgetting about Face Off.
Yeah.
Oh, Face Off is fantastic. I just
which
didn't
is
watch
part
it
of that
this
trio.
And I've also seen part of that
too. 90s Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh, they're so good, Ak. You are denying yourself. So much.
Those aren't my kind of, those aren't my kind of movies, so that's why I always just like said, fuck those movies. I don't want to see them.
No, you haven't seen them. How do you know?
I know.
But you know, I was like, fuck Michael Bay. Michael Bay sucks, right? All he does is blow shit up. But like, you know what? Michael Bay rules, and all he does is blow shit up. And when that's what you want, no one's gonna do that better than him.
Yes.
Right. So Michael Bay did The Rock. Who did Con Air? It's the guy that directed the Rick Astley "Never Gonna Give You Up" music video. That's who directed fucking Con Air.
Oh, really?
You're welcome. So Con Air, Nicolas Cage, he's an Army Ranger. He's coming back. He's reunited with his pregnant wife. And then there's some drunk fucking bastards at the bar. They attack him, and he uses his Army Ranger training and fucking death fucking blows one of them. And because he is essentially a trained weapon, he gets like maximum penalty. He gets 8 years, goes away, doesn't. He looks like Raising Arizona there, oddly enough.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like Face Off there.
God, he looks dreamy as fuck there, though.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh,
he
I've
doesn't
seen
want
this.
his daughter to meet him in prison. So he's finally going to meet it. He's getting out. He's going to go meet his daughter on her birthday. He ends up on this plane. And he's going back, and all the most dangerous criminals in the whole entire fucking planet are on the same plane.
Mm-hmm.
And the bad guy, the mastermind, is John fucking Malkovich.
Yeah.
So fuck with that, Ak. Come on.
No, I have seen this, and now I'm looking at it. I've seen it. Yes.
John
Well, hold
Malkovich.
on. Are you telling me that the convicts are in the air in this movie?
Convicts are in the air. The plane is called the Jailbird. And they are going, and the cons are going to take over the plane.
I thought it was about hair dryers and hair care products. No,
you know, if you are to Google Con Air, a lot of that's going to show up. I was kind of confused about that when I was looking into it. But, dude, this movie is fucking stacked. Like, just stacked with the best. I mean, fucking Danny Trejo, Ving Rhames, Steve Buscemi, fucking John Cusack. It just keeps going and going and going. Everybody that I didn't name, you're like, oh, it's that guy from that thing. Oh, it's fucking that guy. Oh, it's that guy. Fucking Bubba Gump fucking Shrimp's fucking one of the main characters. It is so awesome, so hilarious. It does not take itself too seriously, which makes it all the better. There's literally, leave the bunny, or John Malkovich is holding a gun to a stuffed bunny. Like that. That's not going to happen in your movies that take itself too seriously.
Yeah, for sure.
I had such a good time watching it.
Was that your first time seeing it?
It's my first time seeing it in a long time. I definitely owned it on VHS. I would have seen it back in the day several times. But this was my first time probably watching it as an adult that has made movies and knows what goes into making movies.
Yeah.
And dude, it's all you could want in a movie. Like Hunter, you saw it. You
Oh,
loved it.
Con Air is absolute classic, and Steve Buscemi is my favorite character in that because
Garland Green.
they.
So good.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna switch my mic. I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh.
Tech fail.
Did I mention Dave Chappelle? Early before we know who Dave Chappelle is, he's like the comedic relief. So fucking good. What's up, Summer, with the best taste ever?
Yeah, Summer's in there. What's up,
It's
Summer?
my favorite action movie. Damn right it is.
Yeah.
You recognize, you understand, you get me.
Con Air is the best, and Steve Buscemi is my favorite character in that because, spoiler alert, he plays like a sick, depraved serial killer, okay? Like, he's one of the worst serial
Hannibal
killers.
Lecter.
Yeah, and there's a really, really awesome setup and payoff in that movie about him being this, like, grimy serial killer that's just, like, bravo. Like, if you... I mean, can I spoil it? Like... But
they had 30 years,
it's so
bro.
good. Yeah, it's like they have this really awesome setup where he like meets this little girl in like a park or something, and you as an audience member are like, "Oh my god, Steve Buscemi is gonna
Cringe.
like super
Where
cringe."
her face is a hat.
Yeah, and then like 20 minutes later they cut back and like I don't remember what it is. He like is like giving her to her parents or something, or like, "Hey, I brought her home," or something really like heartwarming and endearing. And the whole time you're just like, it's just such a like. Usually I'm all about the gross or whatever, like a gut punch kind of thing. But in Con Air, it's such like a fun movie that like if they had gone hard there, it would have like totally like deflated it. But because they gave it like, no, Steve Buscemi's a serial killer, but he's like a good guy, you know. He's not like always evil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just remember loving that. Good shit, man.
Now,
in the trifecta, though, of epic 90s action movies, I would say it goes to me Face Off, then Con Air, and The Rock is a distant third. The Rock is pretty cringe, bro.
So, so The Rock has the chemistry of the two leading men, Sean Connery and Nick Cage.
Thriller,
but what The Rock has is one of the greatest bad guys of all time. Ed Harris is the villain, and completely fucking, he's a veteran that he's going to get reparations for all of his men that were fucking killed, and is holding the city of San Francisco hostage to do so.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, he gives so many fucks, and he's got this internal struggle. And it's Ed fucking Harris. I mean, as they say, the best villains are the hero of their own movie.
Yes.
And Ed Harris is the hero of his own movie. If we turned it around here, he's in the right. He's doing the wrong thing for the right reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Sean Connery just oozes fucking charisma, is really what this movie comes down to.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite things I learned about this movie, and I noticed it watching this, is that so he's this escaped. He's the only person. Okay, so they're holding these hostages on Alcatraz. That's what's going on. Ed Harris and this group of militant Marines, they're holding Alcatraz. They got all the tourists, but even then, he's a good bad guy. He makes sure the like school field trip kids like get on the boat and leave before they do it. We love Ed Harris, but they've got him. They find they're like, we need to get into Alcatraz, but how are we going to do that? No one's ever escaped. And then they're like, well, there is one guy.
There's one guy.
No, we don't talk about that. So Sean Connery is the only person to have ever successfully escaped from Alcatraz. And he's this British nationalist spy that they've just been holding since the 70s. He's got no name, no record, no anything. He's this super spy from Britain in the 60s and 70s.
Kind of like The Prisoner.
Super spy. They're literally like, so where were you trained? He's like, well, I was on Your Majesty's Secret Service. It's James fucking Bond. James Bond. They never expressly just straight out say it, but that's what's going on here.
Oh, okay.
And
it's not like the Prisoner TV show either, which is also a spy that they secretly are trapping on an island.
I mean, totally could be, but he is, it winds up timeline wise being like it's a time when James Bond totally could have done the things, escaped, and then later been held captive. It's a
That
really
would have
awesome
been a cool
fan theory.
twist. That would have been really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they throw some Easter eggs for sure, like him saying "on Your Majesty's Secret Service," like that is straight up James Bond, 100%.
Oh, cool.
Anyways, Michael Bay directed this, so everything explodes all the time. There's it's got one of the greatest car chases fucking ever through San Francisco with a fucking Sean Connery and a gigantic ass Hummer just fucking destroying everything. And a fucking Nick Cage in a Ferrari chasing him down. I had so much fun watching these two movies. Were they films? Were they great? Did I feel enlightened after? Yes. Were they acted wonderfully? Yes. Were they shot perfectly? Yes. Was Hans Zimmer involved in the score? Yes.
In both of them.
Hey, I
believe Hans Zimmer's The Rock. Con Air has that Leanne Rhymes, How Do I Live Without You?
How do I live without you?
And it was up for fucking best song.
Yes.
Best soundtrack, but some movie called Titanic came out the same year, and for some reason that
The
won
Rock
over
should have
Leanne
won.
Rhymes, and I'm fucking calling recount on that shit because that
The Rock should have won. Hey,
Yeah.
here's an
Rock should have
impromptu
won.
game for you guys. I'm gonna read a tagline off the back of either The Rock or Con Air, and you tell me you tell me which one it is. Okay? How about first we'll go with the thrill ride of a year.
Con Air.
Con Air, yeah.
That was The Rock.
Ah.
All right.
Right. I thought we were on a plane. God.
We're gonna go with a pure adrenaline rush.
Well then
The
Con
Rock.
Air.
Con Air.
Ah,
All right.
0 for 0. Axe good at this.
Tiebreaker. A rock solid adrenaline rush.
That has to be Con Air, right? There's no way.
No, that's gonna be Face Off. No fucking way. Oh, it's shit.
The Rock.
All right, fun. Yeah, that's enough of that.
Dude,
everything's just
Tony Todd's in it. Fucking Michael Bean's in it.
Oh
It's so
yeah,
good.
Tony Todd, and yeah, you're right.
Oh really?
Like it's just layered with. They just had, they were just throwing money at these movies back in the day.
Yeah.
So great characters. I had such a good time. You guys know my brand. I'm not about the best movies. I'm about the best movies, and these fall in that category for sure. If you want things to explode, if you want the 360 Michael Bay fucking shot, if you want a shit ton of helicopters, you got to watch these movies.
Now, how were you watching these on were you watching them on disc or on streaming? Or what was the quality?
These were on streaming. Were on streaming.
Okay.
It was weird. I watched it. We were watching Con Air on Paramount Plus or AMC Plus, and it was like, for some reason, it was like an edited version. Like when you're watching on streaming and it does the black cuts, like it's going to commercial, but it doesn't go to commercial. But there were times where they were like cussing and it went away. But Hulu came in for the win and had Con Air.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder if those movies have been updated like into 4K or anything like that.
I'm sure, dude. Anything Bruckheimer touched in the 90s better be in 4K, dude.
What, restored?
Man, that brought us fucking Top Gun, dude. You think it's not in 4K?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well,
Bruckheimer, best movies ever.